Oh, is it? Oh, wait. There it is. There's that snow. Perfect. Good. All right, everybody. This is Poncho Blazin ATM, aka Reverend Joseph James Holland, at your service, and welcome in. I'm the social media and YouTube legend and future first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, staying saved, living right, doing God's will, and keeping heaven my home. And I want to welcome everybody, and somebody say everybody, to Facebook Live with Poncho Blazin ATM. With Poncho Blazin ATM, episode 13. And I about said the Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast. I about messed that up. But this is Facebook Live with Poncho Blazin ATM, episode 13. So I got that correct, if you know what I mean. Alright, but it really is great to see everybody tuning in. Whether you're tuning in through the live stream or the previous recording, I appreciate everybody tuning in at this time. And along with that, I'm so happy to see the Facebook Live chat tuning in at this time. To all the Facebook Live chatters that'll be tuning in just a little bit, I appreciate you all tuning in so much. And to everybody else that's going to be in the live chats on all social media sites, I appreciate you all tuning in as well. Well, just a couple of quick announcements real quickly before we officially get started. This Saturday, January the 31st, the Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast. The Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast will resume with the 177th and 178th episode. So the 177th and 178th episode of the Talk of Poncho's Palace will resume as of January the 31st of 2026. And as soon as we let you know what the next episode of Facebook Live with Poncho Blazin ATM will be, we'll let you know. Now, with Facebook Live with Poncho Blazin ATM, this is the time where you can get to know me personally, where you can ask questions, say comments, if you'd like to say hey, or just to show your appreciation, love, whatever the case may be. Now is your opportunity to get to know me on a personal level. This is the time where we know each other personally, and we're all about CEC. We connect, we engage, and we communicate. We connect all around the world. We engage all around the world, and we communicate all around the world. And speaking of that, the Captain Crawdad event at Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College in Cameron, Kentucky will take place February the 21st, 2026 from 4 until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So from 4 until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Captain Crawdad event at Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College will take place in Cameron, Kentucky on that day. And along with that, the WNBA season starts in May 8th of 2026. So the WNBA season starts in May 8th of 2026. For more information on that, go to the WNBA Live to check out the latest schedule and games and events. And the NBA All-Star event will take place this year. So the NBA All-Star event will take place this year in mid-February 2026 in Los Angeles, California. Along with that, this Sunday, the Grammy Awards take place. The 2026 Grammy Awards take place at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS and Paramount Network. Next Sunday, February the 8th, 2026, will be the Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl next Sunday will feature the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. Now, you all know I'm all for the New England Patriots. But who are you all for? Y'all better be for the New England Patriots. I'm just saying. But regardless of who you're for, the Super Bowl takes place at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox Sports at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. And speaking of that, we do have a discussion to talk about. We're going to talk about Coach Bill Belichick and why he was not selected in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So that's going to be our main topic for today. We're going to talk about that here in just a few minutes. But we definitely got a lot to discuss on that, big time. But before that, if you was not here for the pre-show on Facebook, we did recently have a couple of losses. But before that, it looks like meteorologist Megan D from WYMT in Hazard, Kentucky, announced about 6 days ago that her friend and colleague, Miss Caroline M, is officially leaving WYMT in Hazard, Kentucky, and she's moving to WLVT. So Caroline M is moving from WYMT in Hazard, Kentucky to WLVT in Knoxville, Kentucky. And we know, Caroline, you've done an excellent job on WYMT in just a short amount of time that you was there. But I want to say, we appreciate, we love, and adore you very, very much. And wherever you're at around the world, thank you for being great at WYMT. We can't wait to see your journey at WLVT TV in Knoxville, Tennessee. And to meteorologist Megan MD, we thank you for posting that very, very much. That we appreciate you very, very much, along with McKinley. And we've seen you and McKinley having great success at WYMT, so we definitely appreciate that very much. And with the winter storm coming to an end, be careful and be safe on the roads. They are saying that we're supposed to have another winter storm on the way. I don't know what all it's going to affect, but be careful everywhere around the world, because these winter storms are no joke. Even though the snow is pretty, that ice is something else. So be careful all over around the world. But with Facebook Live, we don't take no commercials. We don't take no setbacks, because it's all about Facebook Live with Poncho Blazin ATM. And speaking of that, this coming month will be Black History Month. So we're going to be celebrating all Black History Month throughout the month of February. We're going to talk about famous black people like myself, of course. We're just talking about slavery, the Jim Crow era. We're talking about it all for Black History Month. And along with that, we're going to talk about love for Valentine's Day, and we're going to do something called Blackatology. So with Blackatology, it's going to be a segment where I'm going to be nothing but rapping and hip-hopping throughout that segment on Facebook Live with Poncho Blazin ATM and the Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast. I'll officially let you know on when that will take place all together, so that way you all can be ready for it officially. But in the meantime, we are going to jump on to our main topic and our only topic for today. So with this topic, it has been shared all around the world recently, within the past couple of days, past 2 or 3 days. Now we know every year in sports and every year all around the world, there are Hall of Fame ceremonies, Hall of Fame inductions. And with the Hall of Fame induction, you have it everywhere. You have it in pro wrestling, you have it in basketball, you have it in baseball, you have it in businesses, in church, you have it everywhere all around the world, in music, everywhere. And with the football, college football, and the NFL, it's no secret. They have Hall of Fame induction ceremonies themselves. And we've seen some of the greatest players, greatest coaches, greatest staff ever be inducted into the Hall of Fame ceremonies. But the one man that should be inducted into the Hall of Fame ceremony, the one man that deserves to be in a Hall of Fame ceremony, is not going to be selected into the Hall of Fame. He got a 40 out of 50 vote. And most of you all know who I'm talking about if you all are football fans and football followers, and if you played football. For those of you all that don't know who he is, who I'm talking about, who that never followed football, that never played football, that never watched football, I'm going to tell you who he is. His name is Coach Bill Belichick. Now, who is Coach Bill Belichick? Now, Coach Bill Belichick was the former New England Patriots coach. He's done it all. And I'm very, 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 very pissed off. I am very pissed off at this, what we're getting ready to talk about. Now, why am I pissed off? I'm going to explain. And a lot of y'all are probably going to be saying, oh, you don't need to say that you're pissed off. Why you should be saying that you're pissed off? You know you're a born-again Christian. You know you a minister, you a preacher. You shouldn't say that you're pissed off. Hey, you can be angry, but sin not. And I'm pissed off for a real good reason. So I'm going to keep on saying it. Pissed off, pissed off, pissed off. But this segment needs to be talked about and needs to be addressed. So the Pro Football Committee, Selection Committee, did a 40 out of 50 vote. Now, in order to be in the Hall of Fame, you have to have the majority of the votes and all of the votes in order to be in the Hall of Fame. But for some reason, this Pro Football Hall of Fame Selection Committee did not want Coach Bill Belichick to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now, I'm going to get back to that here in just a minute. Before that, I just want to address this real quickly before we go back to Belichick. For those of you all that wasn't in here earlier, about the losses that we had. Erica Young, I'm so sorry about your loss. And my thoughts and prayers are with you and your entire family. To Ashley, Officer Aaron Caldwell, to Aaron Caldwell, Dixie Caldwell, AD, and Natalie Griffin, and to Scotty Bailey, I apologize about all your loss recently. I wish I could be there with you all at the funeral today. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it at Friendship Baptist Church in Edwards, Kentucky funeral for you all. I know the funeral's the wake's from 4 till 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then the funeral's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To everybody in the Harlan County, Kentucky community, please let's go support them. This is your time and your opportunity to support the family, because they're going to need your love and support today. Now, tomorrow, they have asked for privacy. They have asked that you respect their privacy tomorrow, as they will have a private service to say their final goodbyes. And they want to say their final goodbyes to their family member, so let's please respect their wishes tomorrow. But be there with them today and show them love. Let them know that you're there for them. And to that family, to all the family, I'm there to support you all the way. And along with that, Shanti Smith, my beautiful baby girl, Shanti Smith, Tay-Tay, from London, Kentucky, Lily, Kentucky. I'm so sorry about your loss recently. I know nobody wants to lose their mother at all, their mama. I know it's been hard for you lately. My thoughts and prayers are with you and your entire family. I will do my best to be there at the funeral tomorrow. I can't promise and guarantee you that I will be. But if I'm not there, I'm sorry. And my thoughts and prayers are with you and your entire family. And I'm always here for you every step of the way, no matter what. Okay, I had to get that out the way before I get into the segment again. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. That it gets harder and harder every time we mention about deaths and people passing away. Okay. But back to Coach Bill Belichick. This man, and I'm very angry. I am very angry. How in the world do you not put Coach Bill Belichick in the Hall of Fame? You're gonna penalize and punish that man because of deflations of the footballs that happened in 2007 and 2014? Not only that, but you're going to punish him and Tom Brady? I mean, literally, come on now. That took place like literally almost 19 and 12 years ago. So you're going to punish Bill Belichick and not put him in a Hall of Fame. But yet, everybody else gets rewarded. And probably some people that don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame get put in the Hall of Fame. But Bill Belichick, you're not going to put in the Hall of Fame? What is wrong with y'all, committee? What's wrong with y'all, honestly? Now, I can see if Coach Bill Belichick was a murderer. I can see that, and him not being put in the Hall of Fame. I can see if he murdered his family, and him being not put in the Hall of Fame. I'll give you that. I can see if he was a molester, child molester, or a rapist, or a pedophile. I can see that. But what I can see is you're going to punish Coach Bill Belichick for deflation of footballs in 2007 and 2014 and not put him in the Hall of Fame. This man is legendary, one of the all-time greatest coaches, not only in football, but all-time greatest coaches ever in history. Whether you love Bill Belichick or you hate him, everybody has to agree that he's one of the greatest to ever do it. I mean, this man took Tom Brady to multiple championships, multiple playoff victories, multiple success, multiple record breakers. This man has done it all. And then some. And why are you not going to put him in the Hall of Fame like that for? He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He deserves to be with the greatest to ever do it. And you're going to punish him for not being in the Hall of Fame? What's wrong with y'all, the selection committee? Let me show y'all the score real quick. There we go. Okay. Let me calm down a little bit. Right here. Well, they canceled Harlan County High School for the rest of the week because they want the kids to be safe and secure, and the staff to be safe and secure. What about old Harlan County High School? Yes, it is one of the greatest high schools ever of all time. But anyway, back to what I'm saying, because we're not going to avoid this. We're not going to get past this. Selection committee, you got to hear what I have to say. And here's what's going to happen, selection committee. Everybody all around the world. Here's what we're going to do. To the selection committee of the pro football. Oh, you got to put Bill Belichick in the Hall of Fame. You will put Bill Belichick in the Hall of Fame. I guarantee you're going to put Bill Belichick in the Hall of Fame. Because here's what's going to happen. We're going to fight back. We're going to retaliate. We're not going to retaliate by violence. That's not the answer. We're not going to retaliate by rioting and looting. That's not the answer. We're going to retaliate by the power of prayer. The power of prayer works every time. We're going to retaliate by the power of prayer. We're going to retaliate by reading our Bibles. We're going to retaliate by